Going live. We are live. Should we warm up? We'll know when the session's over.
You might as well drive around. We got some.
Right.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Guess not.
What?
Guess we're not warming up then.
Why?
I thought you said session was over.
Oh, no.
Oh, go drive. Remember, up your TC a touch.
We know where the pit stall is.
Or up your TC by putting it down, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm also going to go TC. Oh, I didn't set my keybind for TC2. Alright, so hello everybody. Welcome to my live onboard stream for the IMSA iRacing Pro Series event. Yes, this is the first IMSA race that I've been invited to do. Pretty fun. It's the final round for the series. I am driving the awesome Ford GT. I have got my good buddy and fabulous race car driver slash engineer slash data guru, Josh Hurley, as my spotter. Crew chief, engineer, moral
cheerleader,
supporter. Friends don't let friends early apex, I think, is a theme we could live by. And this is the warm-up session.
And you have Shane Van Gisbergen 2 seconds back, and he's one of the quicker ones, so he may not be a bad follow.
Yeah. So what I have discovered with my personal experience with my preparations for this event is I have somehow managed to screw up all of my settings. For my hardware, for my steering, my calibrations, my brake pedals, the physical brake pressure required to get to the load cell in the brake pedal that tells the game how much brake pressure you want or have at any given moment. And yeah, I have created basically a completely uncompetitive and mostly undrivable situation for myself.
He's in your toe, he's gonna be looking inside.
Now he backed out.
Or he's gonna pull over, never mind.
So, you know, I put in at least 10 hours of practice for this, which I know is nowhere near enough for practicing for an event in a week, but I qualified, I think, 45th out of 50 cars. So we're not going for the win today, but we're just going to see if we can survive and have ourselves a good time. Right, Josh?
So weirdly, they have you on the grid in 38th for some reason.
I'll take it. I mean, that's like a win for me, for sure. So,
I mean, as usual, if we don't crash, the result may not be terrible.
What, me? Crash in a sim race? What are you talking about? Yeah. Okay, we're going.
If it makes you feel better, I've crashed out of the lead in like 5 different iRacing NASCAR sim races in the past week.
Well, that is pretty bad. At least
One of
I know
which
I'm
is
in
my
good.
fault.
At least I know I'm in good company then.
Yeah, it's part of it. Poor Madison has to deal with it. I get just as ragey with the real car.
I think I get more angry with sim racing for sure than I do for situations in real life. For however slow I'm going, the car feels pretty good to me. Still battling some lockup, despite braking at, you know, what I would perceive to be 50% brake pressure. But let's stay focused on the most important thing about today. I am doing this race so that I can help my friends at Unitas get some visibility. And I'm joining them in the fight against human trafficking and exploitation. And IMSA was kind enough to allow me to run this awesome Andy Blackmore designed Unitas livery for this race, so we could help get Unitas some nice exposure, talk about them during this live stream, see if we can get some of you guys to check out Unitas social media pages, give them a follow so we can help educate the youth, we can educate parents, we can educate everybody about the warning signs of trafficking and exploitation that take place all over the place, all over this country. Many different ways. You would be shocked to find out how prevalent it is and the different forms of exploitation that take place. Luring kids and people into working, selling things, doing activities, whatever it might be, as innocent as it could sound in the beginning, and luring them into, being leveraged into having to owe somebody something. And this is where they really start to get in trouble. So we are racing to end human trafficking. Hope you guys can join me. Check out Unitas, educate yourselves, pass it along to your friends, your family. We're going to see if we can help Unitas get their curriculum implemented into more and more schools throughout the country, so this can become part of the daily curriculum or yearly curriculum for kids all over the country in schools to learn about this, keep themselves safe. So, there you have it. I might not be fast today, but we are racing for a cause. A lot of my racing peers are out here.
FYI, car behind is the pole sitter, I believe.
Okay, alright.
So someone to learn off of.
So what happens after this warm-up, when it's coming to grid time? Do we still have to go to setup and reset our fuel?
Shouldn't.
And you know what? If we do, and we're a little light, does it really matter?
He's got the tow, he's gonna look inside. He's looking inside, still there. Follow him. It's Mr. John Edwards, P3 actually in qual.
Hi, John. I know him. Curb there. Ooh, I mean, if it means anything, he's not gapping me that much right now.
Go get him. He'll probably brake right at the transition, which is where I brake.
Yeah, see, now there's enough grip in the track where I can attempt to do that.
It was a fun line by John.
Yeah. I don't actually know if my stream is working properly, so we should probably ask some of my adoring fans to shoot me a text and let me know if you guys can hear me, if you can hear Josh.
Throttle, get it in. There we go.
Oh, I hate when it does that.
Okay, advance to the next session. So I guess it's race time.
Okay, grid.
We have 1 minute, so.
Okay, let's look at our fuel here real quick. Make sure we're where we want to be. 22.7 gallons. What is that? 86 liters. We're good to go. We are done. Let's just go to the grid. Boop.
That's if we're splitting it in half, which I guess we're doing.
Well, now we don't have a choice. Hello, Dad. Says we're on. Great. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Nothing like a little last-minute text before the race starts. 90 minutes this race.
We hope.
We hope. We'll see.
Oh, and you get one fast repair.
And I will keep it entertaining.
Is this Roblox?
I will
so,
actually focus.
We have some characters around you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Filippi, Mason, and Nikki Boole and Aaron Tellitz are the three in front. Blake Mount, Daniel Dye, and James Pesek are the ones behind.
Okay. All right. It is time. Let's make sure,
Hey, Tank. How are you doing, puppy?
77, 67, 62, 86, 12, 26,
catch the 26 car. Alright. Papa Cosmo confirmed audio works on the live stream. I like it. I like it. This is going to be entertaining. 90 minutes, 50 cars. We are using iRacing as the platform. This is a GTE IMSA category race that we're doing. And everyone's just parking it here. I'm going to do something super bold and raise my steering wheel just so slightly.
That's quite bold.
It's super bold, but I completed it and we're good to go. So yeah, I selected the Ford GTE because I like it. We got BMWs here, Porsches, Ferrari, and I think that's it for iRacing, right? There's no Corvette here, sadly.
No Corvette. God, that Porsche is obnoxiously loud.
Yeah. Two by two the whole way, huh?
Seems silly, but
Sure does. Guess what? I don't like my steering wheel that high. Oh, that's too low. What did you say? I shouldn't have adjusted my steering wheel by then?
yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine the difference is that I'm wearing socks inside of my driving shoes, but my knees are hitting the base of my steering column here, and I don't understand why.
What makes you feel better? While we've been talking, I realized that my pedals are slightly cockeyed in my sim when I drilled them in there, and it's now going to bother me forever.
Oh, the fact that you know that? Absolutely. Like, ergonomically, it could actually still be fine, but just knowing that they're not straight.
Oh, and it's only like 1 degree, and I drilled it blind. But, okay, we should get ready, because we're probably going green momentarily.
Yes, yes.
I would look at the leaders, but I don't think it's worth trying to get the jump, because let's just survive.
Yeah. Yeah. I will not hit anybody. I will not hit anybody. Despite
They
their
won't
best
hit you.
efforts. I mean, we're just stopping at turn 10.
Green's
We're
out.
green! And nobody
Car
hit me!
inside.
I'm so
He's
happy.
still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Clear inside. Clear all around. Still clear. Cars outside. You can get one more maybe.
Oh,
There's a big crash. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Stay right. Go, 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 go. Stay left.
Nope, nope.
You're-
Mr. Porsche collected me here. Oh, who is this? I mean, I was so heads up.
Blake Mount.
Come on, Blake. Cool, so not only am I 45th on pace, but now I have to pit for damage. 38th, maybe I was.
The front actually looks okay. Whoa.
Yeah. It's really interesting. There's definitely a big lag from when you react to things to what I see. You're like a second and a half to 2 seconds behind.
Has
what
it
I'm
always
seeing.
been like that, or just tonight?
Just tonight.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
There's another yellow out. Cars, stay right, stay right, stay right. There you go.
I seen it. Come on, understeer. Let's go. Help a brother out.
And this is Blake Mount again. If you Want to debate how kind you want to be?
Riley, really, dude?
Yeah, I mean, he... I'm sure couldn't quite avoid what was happening there. I mean, he could have, because he came from behind me. I don't know. Who am I to judge? Cars were flipping. It was quite a scene.
Pretty good simulation of, you know, Michelin tire versus the top tier of IMSA, though. That's about what a Michelin tire start looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I don't
right.
think the car's that damaged.
Good.
I mean, you tell me, you're driving it, but...
No, it feels fine. It wasn't very hard. Like, we were really slow by the time he ran over me.
I mean, you're back in 38th, where you started.
Can't beat that. Oh yeah, am I feeling the effects of a draft?
You are.
Come on, Blake.
Oh, patience, long way to go. Car outside, still there. He tried to hit you, but missed. Awesome. Let's go.
Come on, man. I am the master of overtaking. Now, my first few sim races, not so much. Okay, alright, we're going.
And you have 10 seconds to the next car in front.
So I downloaded all this cool software. You can have the track overlay and timing and scoring on my screen. So when I'm live streaming, you would see all of it. Didn't load any of it up today. But my son had a doctor's appointment, and conversations with the old doc took a long time. Discussing theory, life, vaccines. We had a whole thing going on. So prep time for the race wasn't as preppy.
Oh, you're getting a lot of spots. A lot of people stopped this time, too.
Sweet! I actually have a rotation from the rear right there for the left-hander, which is yet another indication that, to me, something about my steering ratio settings are too severe. But I'm telling you, I have everything at like the defaults. I can't imagine that I have something set wrong, but when I get to a certain amount of steering angle, this thing just jacks weight, and it really upsets the car.
I don't know.
I know. I need a proper sim driver to come and drive my sim here. And
We have an F3 round in Homestead this year, so maybe if I am down.
Oh, definitely.
By the way, you are catching the next 4 cars.
Nice. Not like that, I'm not, but otherwise, yeah.
I know, that mistake put the Porsche just within earshot. It's deafening me. I liked when you were driving away from him.
Yeah. I'll work on that. I don't even see my lap times. Why not?
Low 46s.
Oh, 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 oh! Well,
You're gone.
not anymore. How does that just happen?
Okay, you have 5 seconds till someone comes. 4, 3, 2
Have we
back.
discussed how much I dislike sim racing?
.3 back. At least you still have no damage.
Go me.
Good news, only 29 laps of fuel left so far.
What position are we?
You are... It says 37, but I think I need you to cross our finish line to tell me for sure.
Yeah, because what, at least 3 or 4 cars went by in there?
Yeah. Or probably 40.
Well, at least the whole race is just way in front of me. Now I feel at home in a sim race. Not true. I had a couple of decent runs here and there.
Even one of the Roush ones. We got a podium, didn't you?
No, 5th.
5th.
And then I had a top 6 in one of the SRO events in the Bentley.
I'm still upset neither of them would let me play. I wanted to play that one.
Yeah.
Not like I've worked for the SRO or anything.
Ah, that could be the reason.
Car Grove's right behind you. And that's Tellitz coming out. You've been in a similar place to him.
Yeah. See that rotation? Literally losing grip going up the S's.
Car looking inside. He's gonna be there. He's inside. He's there-ish. Careful. Just there you go. Careful, careful.
Yep, there's my understeer.
Car inside.
Clear.
Clear. Is it actually on time now?
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
no, it's not like 2 seconds off anymore.
no, it's at least the second though.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
So I'll try to spot a second into the future, from
Yeah.
what I see.
Right. I feel like I have a slight parachute attached to me.
You probably have some damage, but it's slight. The question is, do you think it's worth stopping?
No. Can't stop.
No, I mean, we have a fast repair, but how far do we need to make it?
Well, I mean, now we should.
Yeah, now we definitely should.
The
Do you want
fact,
tires too?
they shouldn't be so bad. Well, I mean, maybe we don't need to pit right now. Should I? Let's do a lap and see how it feels. This is quickly turning into a comedy routine here. The fact that I can't keep a car on track.
Simming's definitely harder. Slot cars are way harder than real cars, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the front runners crashed out. He's behind us.
Okay.
Let me see how far you have to go so we can do it on one more stop regardless. That should
Okay.
probably be what we should do.
That's a good idea. What did you do during the COVID pandemic? Oh, I learned a new language. Oh, I took up yoga. I learned the stock market. I built a fireplace. I mean, I don't know. What did I do during COVID? I had the most frustrating experiences of my life trying to go sim racing.
Dude, I think I'm gonna die trying to hold it in.
Although I gotta say, I did build a fireplace with my wife.
I prepped my dirt car.
Hey, what are my lap times? Just for a point of reference here. These past 2 laps?
46 O's was your best one. That
Oh
was the
my
last one.
goodness! I'm like a solid 4 seconds off pace.
No, they're running 44s and 44s, 43s. They've slowed down.
Okay. Well, that's better.
And I'm a little hesitant to stop because I think we're only like a half second to a second off. I think we should at least make it another 10 or 12 laps and we can make it on one fuel stop.
Yeah.
As much as it sucks.
The car actually feels pretty decent for what I'm accustomed to with this thing right now, so...
Yeah, they're actually running high and mid 44s. The best lap by the P1 guy is 44.9.
Okay.
So we're not terrible.
No.
45.8.
I'll get there.
By the end of this race, you'll be ready.
Yeah. As if the 10 hours of practice didn't help me out at all. Which, I mean, clearly did not. But I'm telling you, there's just something wrong with the way that I set up the pedals and recalibrated things. Got all of this lockup. Places I shouldn't have brake lockup.
No, that's a GTE iRacing thing. That's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying.
But when
For
we
some
did
reason,
the Roush race, I had way less, like I had my pedals set up to be much more firm for the physical application, and it was just all a little bit more manageable.
ooh.
Yeah.
You could turn down that TC a notch there.
Do you
Tires
have
getting a little
control
older.
over that right now? Can you do TC2 for me?
Unfortunately, in cockpit can only be done by driver, otherwise I would. But even TC1, just
Yeah, sure.
tires are going away. No reason to be a hero. It's there to use.
I want a hero!
I had a Euro yesterday, actually.
Yummy.
It was.
I am hungry. I need to turn on my fan over here. Boop! Look at that. Driving and making adjustments all at the same time. Lap time?
46.251.
So lame. Well, if anyone has tuned in, I'd like to say thanks for coming along with me here. Kind of just an hour and a half of practice all by myself, right? A little bit of a party at the beginning here, and now just an open lapping session for Guy Cosmo. As the field drives off into the sunset. I feel like I'm doing better, though. I don't know what my predictive looks like, but it's feeling better. If anybody out there wants to buy some sim equipment, though, I know of a pretty cool setup for sale.
Is it located in South Florida?
Located in South Florida. I would make my wife the happiest woman on the planet if I sold this sim. And she is absolutely like the most supportive woman I feel the world has seen when it comes to all of my requirements in this racing world. But I gotta tell you, she knows that the sim racing is not for me. She knows how frustrated I get. all of the hours I'll never get back from it. And every time I tell her, oh, I'm still gonna do the race, she just shakes her head.
Madison gets the same thing over me complaining about my oval I rating because I keep getting crashed out. So I come out of the room all angry. I'm like, it's getting worse.
Yep.
So apparently it's universal. Like, I've read a few of the John Dagies articles about people at home sim racing. Apparently we all get just as angry over it, which is kind of funny.
Oh yeah. I believe it, but you know, it's like one thing to get angry when you have a race go pretty bad for you. It's another thing when you're like, you know, multiple seconds off pace, not even in the race, and stuff still goes bad for you.
Okay, this just puts you in the shoes of some clients.
Yeah.
We were catching somebody. Let's see a few cars around this corner here. Somebody is catching us, but it's somebody who's a lap down, so it doesn't matter.
Somebody. Could be
Richard High Stand.
one of 40 cars that are catching me, I'll tell you that.
No, we're catching at least 3 or 4 of them.
I mean, I was really hoping like I would at least be wheel to wheel with some guys and have some scraps. Like, this is...
Well, we still have that late race yellow, theoretically.
This is not that exciting right now. Lap time?
It was 46 flat.
I really want my predictive. I could zoom out of my cockpit view and I'd be able to see the steering wheel, but that's not how I drive this thing. I'm up in that windshield. So I can see where I'm going.
In about 10 laps, you will officially have enough fuel to make it to the end, barely, if we stop.
I was gonna say, we're making fuel? That is cool.
It makes you feel better. The race up front doesn't look very entertaining. It's big gaps all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
And it's
see.
all BMW. All BMW.
Right.
Except I don't know what Flucker is in. I know you said no swearing. That wasn't swearing. That is his last name.
Very true. Very true. What's the quickest Ford GT? If you could tell.
That's a very good question. Let's see if I have a way to tell. Any of you tell me what car you're in? I can even just give me just the Fords. Here we go. Well, 44.3 of Dickerson, and High Stand just reset it with a 43. But he has fresh tires and a reset.
Right.
Most of the Ford GTs are running 45s or high 44s. Speaking of, High Stand was right there, but I think he shortcutted it, and now he's far back.
Yeah. There's my old friend, Rotation. Okay. Little understeer there. Got off the brake early. Wanted to roll it. See if I could avoid this entry snap oversteer that I have on occasion. It's not really a snap oversteer. It's more just like a mild and inevitable rotation from the rear. What?
Like your description, I like picture like a flowing lava field. Well, it's not. Well, I guess it is inevitable. It's just a slow moving, inevitable flow that can't be stopped.
Right. Basically, yes. So my instinct tells me to move my brake bias forward just a little bit. But in some corners I have front lock up, so what's the guy to do?
2 foot anywhere where you think you need the front bias and just brake normally elsewhere.
Yeah. Truth. Josh, I should have you check out the live stream and see if we could maybe field some questions from the fans, right? The chat on the YouTube. You don't have to, of course. I'm just saying that would be pretty funny. You'd be like my sidekick over here.
I think I can do that. I'm gonna try to eye this out of the corner of my eye here. Is it on YouTube? Let's see.
It is.
Oh boy, I had to mute one of those. That was interesting.
We didn't hear it.
Wonder which one's more live to each other.
Oh, what you see in iRacing versus the YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure there's a big delay with YouTube.
They're very different and it's a little disconcerting.
Yeah, turn the volume off for sure. Is there a comment section there?
There is, and Ask 5 says it sounds good.
Nice.
That's all we got.
Thanks, buddy. All right, so here's the deal. If anybody wants to ask some questions, ask away. We can chat.
And I know there's some of you out there because I can see the number.
Nice. I've got nothing but time on my hands. I mean, I'm clearly not racing anybody, which is highly unfortunate. Has the gap remained the same, or?
Down slightly and slowly.
Yeah. How far back are we from everybody?
You have another 9 seconds.
Well, that's not that
8.5.
bad. Not as bad as I thought. I figured we were like 20-something seconds back.
No, and there's a whole cluster of them 10 seconds ahead, and then another cluster 15 ahead. Ask 5 is ready to come over for practice.
Yes. Come on over. Oh.
I feel like Red Rover is required before you say that.
Yeah. See, this is what happens when I start like trying to find more lap time. I just start. It just all falls apart. Like what I inherently want to do in a real race car to go faster absolutely does not apply in sim racing. I didn't think I drove with a very unique driving style. I feel like...
Problem is, I think we all think that, and I think we are, I mean, actually Elton's the best judge of it, because he sees everyone's data. Talk to him about driving styles, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, free spot!
I'll take it. Gotta be in it to win it, buddy.
Because I didn't know that two-footing, as much as I do in real life, was as weird as it apparently is.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, the first night I looked at your data, I was like, what is this guy doing? But at the time, you also sent me a setup that I had deemed as completely undrivable, and then I looked at your data and I was like, oh, it all makes sense now.
To be fair, that's also how you had to drive the Riley,
Yeah.
or you died.
Well, we don't want that.
Oh, the leader is 15 seconds back. Just a heads up.
Oh. Okay. Well, where did that tank
Ooh.
sniper come from?
The person you passed, that free pass you got, was Blake Mount.
Cool. I'm definitely, like, finally getting through the bus stop consistently without making any
Yeah, the
major
line
mistakes here.
The line's starting to look right through there, too. Right in the cushion. Going up top.
Wasn't exactly by choice.
It's not always by choice. We may get really lucky.
How so?
Trying to see if we can make it, say, on the lead lap until we can pit for fuel to make it the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And then also not get in the leader's way, which would be nice.
Yeah. Though I'm certainly well versed in pitting and coming out right in front of the leaders. Many a driving program. That was my #1 role.
Yeah, nothing's better for tire wear than when you get in and the leaders are right there and you have to go.
Yeah.
Hey, you have a car you're catching. He's only 4 seconds up the road.
Sweet. Let's go get him. I go get you. I realize I keep licking my lips. I am, like, absolutely addicted to chapstick. And I have destroyed all of my stash at the moment. One was in the pocket of my shorts. Went into the dryer. That one's toast. Other one I just lost somewhere. It's probably in my driving suit from the other night. Actually drove a real race car the other night. Last night. Out at Palm Beach International Raceway. Working with my buddy Ron. He's got himself a brand new Porsche Cayman GT4 MR. Fun little car. Feels weird to drive a real race car though, I'll tell you that. After not doing it for a couple of months and doing a lot of this. Definitely weird driving a real race car. But extremely fun.
I did once go a year and a half without being in a real car.
What?
Yeah, and my first time in the car was a Lambo Super Trofeo race, like not practice.
Yeah, you don't need to practice. It's like riding a bike.
I mean, we led the race I led the whole race I was in until the gearbox broke.
Nice.
So it worked out.
Very nice.
Oh, and the next car up is a lap down. Because Nico pitted. It is Trinkler who's a lap down.
Oh, Owen!
Question is, do we want to even waste the fast repair, or do we want to save it, or do we just want to use it anyway?
I don't know. I mean, what are my lap times lately?
They've been low 46s.
Like, in all honesty, I'm not that far off of where I've been running. So,
Yeah. Or do we fix it and just gamble, and if we get taken out later, we get taken out?
we get 1 or we get 2?
You get 1.
Well, the problem is if we need 1 later,
Yes.
you still have to pit in order to take it.
Yes.
So, I say maybe we use it during this stop, because if we have to pit to use a fast repair later, we're already out of the remainder of the race because we had to go to the pits.
And how sure are we that there's going to be a yellow later?
100% sure.
Okay.
90% sure.
Oh boy. Okay.
This is Owen right in front of me?
Yes, and Flucker is 5 seconds back. If we make another 2 laps, or I guess another 1 lap because we'll go a lap down. If we make another 1 lap, we should barely be on the cusp of making the whole thing.
Okay.
I'm just trying not to be, I'm trying to be nice and not be in Flucker's way at the same time.
Yeah.
But I think we can make it 1 more lap without. He's 4 seconds back.
Right.
Still going to be a little on the edge of fuel, but if we get that 1 yellow, we should be more than good.
But I do need to stay out long enough to pass Owen.
I'm fine with that.
He's dropping wheels. You're going down, buddy.
Car outside. I'm trying to talk a second into the future. He just let you go.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. The Tinkler. Owen and I are teammates for the past year or two. Known Owen a really long time, but we were not, like, we didn't know each other well. Just, you know, been around each other and racing for 10, 12 years, however long it's been, and really got to know him, obviously, because we were teammates, and he is one of the greatest guys.
2 seconds back is Mr. Flucker.
Okay.
We have a long, he has a good lead on second, though.
And I'm single-handedly off
Won't
on my
spin
own.
in front of him? Okay. And there's Flucker in, I guess, in the GT. Weird.
Yeah.
Misha, you're okay, right?
Yeah, Misha, you're all over the track right now, dude.
Misha, mate, you need to like pick a line and stay on it, because one more time and you're getting sent. I'm sorry, I know we're friends, but I'll virtually send you to the gulag.
Oh, is Daniel Morad complaining about another driver in sim racing?
Gulo?
No.
Patience. Everyone breaks earlier than you.
Yep. I was a little cautious there.
We are up to 33rd right now.
Sweet.
If this was a field at Indy, you would make it.
Yeah. It's getting that 500.
I'll do the night before and I'd be happy. They're bringing back the midgets at IRP the night before.
I got a little scrap going with Owen. I'm gonna get you, buddy. I gonna get you.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
The understeer is real.
If you do one more lap, you can pit whenever you want afterward.
Okay.
And then we should, because then we get a bunch of the other leaders after that.
Yeah.
So I would play it safe and box to be kind.
Be
Someone's
kind.
coming out.
Rewind.
Someone's coming out of the pits right now.
Yeah.
There's a yellow flag out. It went away. Okay. There's someone in the middle of the bloody road going really slow up the S's.
That's unfortunate for them. Because here I come with the head of steam.
Clear on the left.
How much fuel is remaining in the tank right now?
7 laps.
Okay. So, did we agree we're gonna do, Oh, wait, but if there's a competition yellow later on, and we need a quick repair
if we
then...
stop early and everyone else stops then, we could hopefully get a wave by.
Right, and in the event
That's
we
why-
need a quick
Yeah, a
repair,
repair.
we could maybe use it during that competition yellow.
Okay, I'll turn it off for now.
What do you think? I mean,
True.
am I really going to go a whole lot faster than this right now?
I don't think it's not letting me turn it off, so maybe we don't have any damage.
Okay.
You have the leaders right behind you. If you want to pit, now wouldn't be a terrible time.
Are we doing tires?
We're doing everything.
Let's...
Now on your left. Clear.
Hey, where's my crew? I only see one guy. Oh man, my go figure. I'm on the sim and my toes are numb. Riveting, huh?
Oh yeah.
Riveting entertainment here for everybody. Wish I had some chapstick.
I didn't know you were an addict.
Oh yeah. I need to have a thing of chapstick on me at all times. I would love to be sponsored by Chapstick. Chapstick race car would look great. We would be keeping it smooth.
What's your brand? What's your brand?
I go with the blue, the medicated, like Chapstick brand.
Oh, like chapstick brand. Chapstick.
Oh yeah, you gotta stick with the original. I've tried all the others.
All clear. Punch in.
That was a long fuel stop. Good
Sure
gracious.
was. All right. Got some tires, got some fuel. Like Lightning McQueen says, I got my drip pan, I took my nap.
Now on your left. Clear on the left.
Uh-oh, who's on my left?
Car
Where?
behind is Cimarron. He's forward position, as is the car in front of you.
Which is hilarious, because Andrew was my Michelin tire engineer when we were in the American Le Mans Series with Patron. And I'm just blowing the corner. He told me he was taking over that Ferrari. And I said, sadly, I think you're going to be faster than I am. See if I can keep him behind me.
Don't over-try.
I know.
You are pulling out a gap slightly. There's a lot of marbles.
Yeah.
Oh, and I screwed something up because I wasn't enabled as the crew chief. That's why it wouldn't let me select the fast repair, so it used it. So that's my fault. So don't hit anything.
Okay. Man, I cannot get my my act together on this lap.
Remember, cold tires still.
Yeah.
Right side, clear on the right.
Leader?
That is Michael Cooper. He is a lap up on you.
The Coop.
And he's running 11th or 10th right now.
And I'm running
Oh,
through
boy.
the grass.
Slow down.
You still have to yield time like that? Oh,
Yep. Oh man, move out of the way. Cimarron's right behind you, and you're gonna have to do that crap. It will black flag you, like DQ you if you don't. So move somewhere obvious.
All right,
That's
I'm
Van
good now.
Thor right behind you. He's about to do something dumb.
Keep to the right.
He's not for position.
Clear.
All right. Now that we got that over with,
Wow, it's 4 o'clock here. Ow.
and my brake lockup is like, it's very early in the brake zone. It's on immediate application.
Yeah, I know. It's a GTE thing in iRacing. They make like 50% pedal pressure or 60% pedal pressure lockup. So a lot of the guys with fancy pedals like mine turn their max down, so no matter how hard they press, the max is like 50% pressure.
Right, and I can adjust that in all the properties for my stuff here. But I haven't found the happy medium ever since I readjusted the pressure of the pedal.
That is where I have been blown away by the AG pedals. They have their own calibration wizard thing that is very exacting and great. Like, you can hold it and move the slider while you're holding it. It's pretty fantastic. I've been blown away.
Cool, cool.
I probably should stop driving barefoot, though, because I had to turn down the pressure, because putting down 60 kg of pressure barefoot doesn't feel good.
I bet.
That next car is for position.
Like, how is he rolling in that quick to that corner?
There's a yellow for some reason, I can't see why. So heads up. Is this the full course yellow?
Yeah,
This
pit road
the
is
full
closed,
course.
so yeah, this must be the...
Hopefully everyone who's on the lead laps pits. But I
Yeah.
don't think that's gonna happen, because Cooper pitted and he's in front of us, didn't he?
Yes.
Maybe they'll lucky dog us anyway.
Lucky dog. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Okay, okay.
Well, I definitely put in too much fuel now, but
His car is out of the way. Stop going to bus stop, guys.
I really like the competition caution, you know?
His car is getting ready to enter the boot.
Yeah, it makes it exciting. How much time is left in the race?
More than you want.
Oh no.
You're just past halfway.
I'd be ecstatic if there was about 10 minutes left.
42.
But we're doing this for Unitas. We're doing it
More
for
importantly,
Unitas.
I'm gonna have a snack.
Oh, I have some Tostitos next to me here.
I have Oreo and a beverage.
Oreos.
Oh,
You would
one
be.
Oreo.
Wow. Just avoided smashing into the back of Pesek. Is that Pesek?
Directly in front of you is Pesek.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I kissed this diffuser. That was intense. All right. We're rocking 39th. How do I look back here?
There's something to get bodies with us.
There's 3 cars in front of you who are on our lap still.
Okay.
So we can gain 3 spots without crashes.
I mean, not the best news I've heard all day, but I appreciate where you're going with that.
Can I get a wave around or just go to the back here? 'Cause I'm in second, but I'm a lap down.
Road is now open.
Pit road is open. Everybody, please
Please,
pit.
everybody pit. Is anyone gonna pit? I'm gonna say no.
Oh man, really?
Yep. That's why this competition yellow needed to be earlier or way later.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna do it way later. Oh well.
Yeah, this is
Alright, this is an opportune time to tell everybody to go check out Unitas, UNITAS .NGO, and go read up on Unitas' efforts in the fight against human trafficking. Please. They are a great group of people fighting a very noble cause here, trying to put a stop to these horrible crimes that are taking place all over the world, but very much so here in the United States, in many cities, in many neighborhoods, a lot of which you would never even dream of. So please educate yourselves, pass along their information, like their Facebook page, follow them on Instagram. They have put together a number of very interesting and informative comics designed for kids, teenagers to be able to read and follow and understand. It's very, very well done, and just kind of explains a lot of the ways that kids can get roped into exploitation, trafficking situations, and it's really incredible the work they're doing. Great people, great effort. We're working to try to help raise their awareness, get them some visibility, get them some donations so that they can continue to do what they do. And they are working hard to get this curriculum that they've developed implemented in schools all across the nation. They already have this taking place in some countries in Europe, and they have some states here in the United States where their curriculum has been put into place. I believe they were starting in New York City area, DC, Jersey, but they're working to make sure that this curriculum will be put in place in schools across the country so that kids are taught at a young age to look out for the warning signs and keep themselves safe. Unitas.ngo. Registered 501c3 nonprofit organization. Tax deductible if you want to throw them a little bit of change. Every little bit helps. We're going to see if we can do more and more for them as the year goes on.
Get ready, going green.
We're going green.
I was just talking with my mic muted. Most of the cars directly behind you are not for position, just so you know.
No worries.
Hey, carries off.
Oh. Come on, man.
Careful.
What is this guy doing?
Pesic is for position. Cooper is not. Car coming up on the left side. Nunez. I don't know how live I am.
Yeah, I hear you.
Flag, and then go to the blue flag, we're out of turn 1.
Pesic's on your inside. You're clear, Pesic.
Yeah, I got a black pass center yellow, and all I did was black card by.
Nunez is going to be up the inside. Stay line wide.
Benjamin without.
There you go.
Great job, Benjamin without. Awesome job. Congrats. Guys, be safe. Enjoy your night. See you guys. Take care.
What happened to Daniel Morad? He's out.
Hank Ring.
No idea.
Giving me a penalty for passing.
Car inside.
Flag.
Yeah, letting him go.
Lots more coming.
Thank you.
Who else uses that?
Who is?
I do. So do I.
So Shinmi, then Lewis, then Dixon, then Peshek.
Left side. Clear on the left.
One more car, and then the one after that would be for position.
Okay.
Riley Dickinson is angry.
Why?
Just the way he's braking. He wants by real bad.
He looks like he's pretty far behind. Like 3 car lengths?
The one I have is like he's on your bumper right now.
Yeah, right now he is.
Clear on the right.
There you go, buddy. Have at it.
Oh, that car is so loud.
Yes, in real life, it is the loudest.
Stop on the right.
Well, not anymore. Stay left, stay left, stay left, stay left.
Yep. Yeah, I was way past it when you started saying that.
Okay. I don't know what to do about that.
It's pretty interesting. Right?
Oh, they took out Misha. I like Misha. He's a good guy.
Misha Goikberg?
Yeah. My F3 client drove a Trans Am race as his teammate once, and I quite like Misha.
I don't think I've even met him yet.
Really down to earth, just there to get faster. Not too bad of talent. Nice guy.
Nice. Oh. Both he and I did the same thing.
I'm hoping I can get in one of those TA2 cars. They look like fun.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, they need horsepower like the TA1s. If you've never driven a TA1 car, you need to find a client with one and try it out. They are the most fun race car I've ever driven. By a mile.
That's what I hear.
Until the tie rod failed, I think I could fly the S's in one at 178 miles an hour. A VIR. Not for position.
I know, just let him go. Look at how aggressively he turns in there. Oh!
Good catch. Never mind. Just keep creeping up the right side. It's a constant stream for a while, so.
Yeah. Oh, sim racing. The disappointments.
Fun. At least you didn't have the blowovers in your sim like we did in Assetto at Spa. That made racing awful.
The
Hey, another
blowovers.
spot. Yeah, I qualified on pole, and second you get a huge tow up the straight to Lacombe, so second drove by me, no problem. I get a huge run out of La Source, have a big run going into Eau Rouge. Like, oh cool, get him back this lap. Yeah, the front end of the car came up about 3 feet above his rear wing.
Oh, I saw that. You sent me the photo.
It did it every lap, I was behind him, so you couldn't pass.
What?
Yep, if I was within 7/10 of him, I would have that.
That's crazy. Alright.
The next car is for position, by the way.
Ooh,
And
fun.
you've moved up a ton of spots.
Yeah. Must have been some nice melee somewhere.
You are P29,
Oh yeah, rocking it.
firmly in the IndyCar Field of 33 region.
Yes. I'm gonna need a bunch of you guys to get together.
I keep waiting you to find that. I know you're trying.
To do what?
You're a one shot at Indy. I know that's gonna happen.
No, you know, I've moved on from that.
Aww.
I really have. I just want to get to Le Mans. I mean, right now, I'd be happy for a full season IMSA ride in any IMSA sanctioned series. It's the first
Me both,
season
brother.
in many years that I have not been racing in IMSA, so I thank them once again for having me back for this race. I feel like I'm alumni. You know what I mean?
I'm back in a proper P3 again.
Yeah, I haven't been in a P3 in a really long time. I can't wait to drive the new generation cars.
Added traction control. Boo.
Yeah, but you know, for a bronze mandatory class,
Yeah.
you know, we gotta help these guys out a little.
So wish they were in Michelin Pilot and longer races. 'Cause it'd be all my F3 kids want to do it, but they don't want to do it with a bronze.
Yeah, right. I don't see why they can't just have a silver class. That would make sense to me. Look at this gaggle of cars in front of me.
Whoops, I pressed the wrong button.
Anybody chatting with us on YouTube there? Come on, guys, fire in some questions. I'll answer anything right now.
Ooh, now I gotta think of what I gotta ask.
Didn't tell you what kind of answer I'm gonna give you, but I'll answer anything right now.
I did throw up Unitas NGO on the chat, though.
Ooh, thanks.
No problem. I can listen and play Baba Booey.
All right, who do we have
Sure.
up here? We got Max Henry, Hargrove, Nick Boole.
Nick Boole is for position. Oh, oh.
Oh yeah. Not gonna pass him like that. Is he just letting me go?
No, he's still there. Now he is. Of course, who knows where you are? We're in different times, apparently.
Yep. Yep, I already had that completed when...
So I'm really just for color at this point.
Yeah! You just gotta work on your predictive mind there, that's all.
Last I coached a race at Watkins, I did nail it with the predictive. It was at that same TA race we were teammates to Misha. I told my driver that they're going to be really stupid in the last corner. If he lays back, he'll probably get 3 positions. Sure enough, 3 guys right in front of him all wadded it up in the last corner.
Yeah.
It was 3 NASCAR kids, so they didn't care.
Right.
You know, there's enough time left. Oh wow, there really is enough time left today. A top 25 is totally doable.
Yeah.
If you get Boole, and then like 1 more person and 2 more people crashed, you got it.
Sure. What are the lap times lately?
Let's see here. Sorry, my timing monitor from not staring at it has ceased to function. I will refresh it. Or do you mean yours?
Mine, yeah.
Oh, yeah, your last one was great. 45.6.
Ooh.
And you got down to 45.4 at one point.
Go me. Slaying it out here.
Second off from what most of the group is running.
Ooh.
And I mean most of the group, I mean like the top like 7 to 10, top like 6 to 8 range.
Okay. I'll take it.
Not terrible. You are catching Boole. It's slowly but surely. Unfortunately, the car after that is pulling away a little bit. New fastest lap for you, I believe. That's a 45.3.
I'd be ecstatic if I could get into the 44s right now. And I will try without overdriving.
Thank you for correcting that.
Well, I'm just finally, like, you know, settling into what this setup likes and doesn't like, or allows me to do and doesn't allow me to do. But what's really interesting is how much easier to drive the bus stop is, and I feel like, is it really just this setup compared to what I had been running? Or is it the grip level of the track because of all the cars?
A little both.
But visually, looking at this, like, I've seen the track conditions in iRacing look way more grippy than this. So I feel like the track isn't actually gripping up the way that we've seen in the past. Right? Like, what I'm feeling in grip, I'm not seeing visually in the rubber on the track.
Well, you piled a ton of downforce on, and who knows what you said you messed with your graphical settings, so maybe you turned stuff off. Because you can turn that off, too.
I don't think that would have an effect with a visual on the track rubbering in, though, does it?
You can turn it off, yeah.
Oh. I did go pretty low with a lot of these settings, so...
I know someone who mistakenly did that for dirt, which really kills you.
Oh, I could imagine. You can't see a groove or anything.
You can't figure out where to drive at all. .45.7.
Yeah, that lap got a little sloppy.
I realize my main job is to be the Motec display at this point.
Yeah, totally. That, and if you weren't here, I would be really, really bored. So,
yeah.
Thank you for this.
I think that's half the reason why I crashed out while leading an Indy race in Texas, because my new pedals made a little different noise, and they're normally silent, and I looked down and crashed out while leading.
Oh, what?
I nicked the apron by like a millimeter.
Come on, I've got to catch this group. Not with that right front locking up, I'm not.
You're catching him, it's just slow.
Yeah, I mean
You're-
like 100th a lap.
You're on average a 10th or so a lap faster, other than last lap.
Right.
The last lap he did his best lap, so. Nikki Bull, another TDI Cup alumnus.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, that felt better.
45-1. It amazes me that you can talk and drive. It's mind-boggling.
Really?
I can do it on the ovals, but even then, only kinda.
Ooh, that was better through there.
And I have a lot of bandwidth. Just apparently, opening my mouth takes up a lot of it.
I mean, I'm definitely a talker. You know.
Yeah, but I think one of the things Bobby G didn't like about me is I apparently never shut up. So apparently, I'm a talker.
Man, why am I
That
so
looks
scared
good.
of putting the throttle down there? Like, I have TC, so I should just be using it.
And you could always add more TC. And by add more, I mean run a lower number.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ford. Yeah, I think your practice just isn't effective. When you race, you get a lot better. You need to practice by just doing like online races, because you're doing a lot better than.
Yes.
This 1 hour has been 10 times more effective than your 10 hours.
It's true. It really is true.
Another 45-1.
Got Bull.
And those 2 laps were only 3 1,000ths apart.
That's what I do. I do it the same. Over and over again. Hammer it out.
If you do it the same a little bit better, we'd be real good.
Touche, mon frère! I'm trying. I mean, like, now I feel like I'm at least in sync with this thing. You know, one of the other issues I really do have, I believe, with this whole system of open setups is that, you know, I spend a couple of laps being pretty unhappy because I don't like the setup. I don't like the way this whole experience is for me. And then, you know, I think, like, I've got to be able to find a setup that works for me, right? Like, regardless of if it's fast for iRacing or whatever the platform is, I'm convinced that I can find a setup that I will be able to drive so that I can do what I do and I can make more progress. So I start changing setup. And I'm running, you know, 1.5, 2.5, you know, max 3 complete laps at a time.
Which is nothing.
Which is nothing. But, you know, the time commitment to do that, even the way that I do it, you know, you will easily blow 3 to 5 hours, 6 hours in a night. And before I know it, it's 3 in the morning. And that's just not sustainable. You know?
See, we have a very different approach. I'll drive a mediocre to garbage-ish setup for 30 minutes and then I'll just twist on it. But I know what I want to twist on it pretty quick, so that helps.
Yeah.
Though I don't know why IMSA decided to go that way, because every other pro car sim series went fixed setup.
Yeah.
NASCAR,
Is yours a TA?
IndyCar, Trans Am is. It's a
Those
terrible
really
fixed
are?
setup. Yeah.
I did not know that. IndyCar
Yep.
is fixed?
IndyCar and NASCAR.
Wow.
Only the sports car guys left open setups.
Yeah, so they could absolutely just wreck people's lives, them having to waste
Yeah.
hundreds of hours fine-tuning.
Yeah, that's where IndyCar and NASCAR, I think, really did it right.
Again, not trying to bash. I love the options and all the things that these sim platforms offer us for tuning and all this adjustment and stuff. It's just, you know, what we struggled with for Patrick and I when we did the SRO championship was just that, you know, we had a new racetrack to learn and a race every single week for 8 weeks straight. And that was, you know, the time commitment for that was just absurd. At least what was really cool about the way IMSA did this championship is they did a race every other week, which really allowed you time to fit it into regular daily life. You know, we're all race car drivers, this is what we do for real life, but, you know, in this whole pandemic situation, no one has had the ability to just focus exclusively on these sim races.
Well, Sage Karam, and that's why he's tore up the IndyCar series.
Right.
No wife, no girlfriend, no responsibility, in the condo by himself. All he did was this.
True.
Good for him. I mean, I admire the commitment, though. I should do more Trans Am practice than I actually do.
Yeah.
I average about 15, 20 laps a week.
That's it?
Yeah,
Laps?
laps.
Wow.
This week will be more because I did not know Bridgehampton, so this week will be a little more. And I'm struggling a little bit, which is a little disconcerting.
Are you flat in the downhill?
No, the car won't do it.
Yeah, there's no way. So, Bridgehampton
It's
is
close.
one of the very first real racetracks I ever drove. Having grown up on Long Island, that place, to this day, I mean, I have the linear edge track map of Bridgehampton 3 feet from my right arm. It's on the wall next to me. It's in the middle. Boom.
Super bumpy, or is that just an Aceto mistake? Because they made
No.
Road Atlanta bumpier than Sebring.
Did they really?
It was
Atlanta's
great for
pretty
me. It's
bumpy.
why I won the race, because I figured out the weird bumps, and other people didn't, but it was real bad.
Yeah. No, it was insanely bumpy. It was very, like, sandy and dirty.
Yeah, they do that.
But one of the coolest racetracks. I loved it.
Just a heads up, Nikki is slowly closing.
Yeah. Because despite my best efforts, I'm not going faster.
I mean, not slower would work. Yeah, we did Riverside too, which was a lot of fun, except for I had a giant weight penalty for Riverside.
Did you really?
It was 7/10 per lap.
Oh my goodness.
I still qualified only 2.5 tenths off pole.
Nice.
But yeah, the race didn't go as well because you can't give. It was all straight line speed. You can't give up that much straight line speed and pass.
Yeah.
So I do like that. That's been my favorite. That's been the thing I really liked about Trans Am. It's been their race format. There's a yellow. Their race format and their classic tracks have been fun. Their format's neat too. It's 2 short sprint races with a top 10 invert after race 1.
That's really cool.
The invert has not worked out for me once. It's been purely negative for me, but I like the concept.
That was a good exit there. How much time remaining?
Hold on, let me tell you the lap. Lap was a 45.8, and you have 12 minutes.
Yes!
And you gapped Nikki by a 10th or 2, except for that bad exit. But gave it all up.
Yep. Well, at least
And
my
that car-
right foot is numb again.
And that car up ahead is Robert Wickens.
Hey, Mr. Wickens! So awesome to see him racing.
We also had Coria running the Trans Am series for some reason.
Who, what?
The one who broke his leg real bad when he hit Antoine Hubert.
Yeah.
He's racing the Trans Am Sim series. A bunch of young open wheel kids are racing Trans Am Sim series for some reason. But Coria is also recovering from, I think he broke both his legs in that.
Wow. Terrible.
And he's been impressive, actually, in the TA thing, considering he's using his left leg for both pedals.
Awesome. That's the way to do it.
Nikki is 1 second back. No pressure, just info.
Yeah.
And Tellitz is only a half second behind him. Both for position. I want one more spot. I wish someone would crash out. Your P26.
I know. Come on, give me some draft here, buddy. Give me some draft.
Oh, please don't hold us up, though.
Oh, man. There it is. Yep. The arrow wash.
Well, make sure you give it up, otherwise it DQs you.
Yeah. Come on, man. There we go.
Okay. I know you see them in your camera, but they're there.
Yeah. They look so far back. I know they're probably not, but
It's 0.5 according to my thing.
okay. I need another good tow from Wickens.
Oh, that without the aero turbulence?
Yeah. Nothing a little kiss of the wall can't figure out. Oh, that was miserable. I just cannot avoid the lockup. Oh, it makes me insane.
I guess I shouldn't bother spotting because it's all happening now.
Yeah. Hi, Nick. Well, if that's one way to overtake me, Nick. Come
Give you
on.
both to slow down. He'll have it too.
He's not doing it, though.
Then let him get the penalty.
My car is
One more
damaged.
coming.
Like, I cannot
Yeah.
continue, so. After all of that. Thanks, Nick. Ah.
Stupid. Well, it is 7.5 minutes remaining, so it's up to you if you want to just gut it out.
No, I just don't want to crash in front of somebody. This thing's in bad shape. My steering wheel is a solid 30 degrees off. And yeah, really wiggling, so. Let's repair damage. I'm going in.
It'll be long because we accidentally did the fast repair before, which apparently did make the car faster, so I'm glad we did.
Ah. No comment.
Much damage.
13 seconds.
Not terrible. I probably should have unchecked the tires, but you're gonna get tires.
Optional repairs are 5 minutes and 11 seconds, but we didn't.
Oh.
We're not doing those.
You're probably
right?
gonna. Yeah, you're probably gonna want some of them, but
Really?
you can. Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, at this point, you have 5 minutes left. Or at this point, maybe you should just look for when the leaders are gonna go. I'll tell you when the leaders are going by. The leaders are going by right now. 9th just went by.
All of that to be taken out by Nick Boole. So my steering wheel is still crooked. So what are the short repairs? Because this
That's
isn't
just
gonna work. I'm gonna crash
Yeah,
this thing.
That's just the required, like, to not get a meatball. So there's probably something like dragging or something. I mean, you let all the leaders go. Screw it. Everyone else behind you is in, like, you have like 11th and 12th and 13th coming up. But...
Yeah, I do not want to ruin this race for anybody.
Then you can park it.
Come on, man. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Hey.
Although it is kind of fun to see if, how much time's left?
You have... Sorry, I just changed windows from that.
That's
Dang it. 4 minutes?
Oh yeah, for 4 minutes we'll stay on. After just saying I didn't want to ruin anyone's race. I'm three-wheeling. That's what happens down the straight. It kind of like teeter-totters from left rear to right front.
You'll fit right in Dirt World. We sometimes carry one front the whole straightaway.
Question is, should we see if I can flat the S's? That's not a good idea. I gotta say, no, there's... Maybe I could... Oh, woo. Ooh. 90 minutes. Taken out by an overambitious move on the outside, entering the bus stop. Who does that?
We know an answer for that. We just won't say it.
Well, thanks for helping me out anyway, Josh.
Problem.
Hey, there's Owen! Hey, buddy.
For a second, oh, he crashed right behind you. I thought you were gonna say that and he was gonna drill you.
Could you imagine?
I mean, that was not far from happening.
This thing is wonky. blue flag? Yes, I'm aware I'm being waved the blue flag. Let's just duct tape it to the hood of my car. Well, we're still in the top 30.
You are. Oh, that is Bureau Matt Bell behind you. He's gonna do something silly.
Oh, really? He's in this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not happy about that.
I'm still a little miffed over the way he drove with me when I was driving the Riley around.
Yeah.
Especially when I hauled that thing up to 4th at Sebring, and that thing did not belong in the top 20 at Sebring.
Yeah, you had a great drive going there.
Daytona would have been better. Daytona, I think, was actually fast, but it is the, you would hate it. It is the sketchy. It was the sketchiest thing to drive at Daytona. Fun, but the kink was a corner every lap.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could make a P car run that trimmed out.
Oh yeah, talk to Troy Fliss, Spirit of Daytona. We were doing experimental splitters and windshields and roofs for the Coyote DP. And even when we were running the Crawford, we ran some of the scariest stuff I have ever driven. In fact, the car handled much like this car is right now, where you're not really sure all 4 wheels are on the ground at the same time.
Well, that was the interesting thing about the Riley at Sebring. White flag. That was the interesting thing about the Riley at Sebring is because it was so pitch sensitive, the only way you get it to the balance to not dramatically change like crazy throughout the corner was to run giant springs, which is wonderful at Sebring.
Yeah.
We're running like
Yeah.
2,000 plus pound springs at Sebring.
Oh man, I was
Oh.
so close to flatting
Oh.
all of the S's. But I was scared to turn the wheel there, so I had to lift. Alright. Alright, well,
Let's see who won. Let's see who's winning this thing. The Flucker got it.
did he really?
I mean, I don't think it's quite over, but Van Gisbergen's like a second and a half back. Then Edwards, Katzberg, Foley, Filippi, Campino. So pretty much Flucker and Factory BMW. Yeah, Krone. Wow, Factory BMW is really
Yeah.
into this.
They put a huge effort in. Huge effort.
But yeah, you should look up the Daniel App thing. It's pretty funny,
That is hilarious, yeah.
especially when you know what his family does. You know, they run the whole Formula E and DTM teams.
Right, yeah. Alright. Let's keep it together to the start-finish line.
Almost there.
Good one, Rodrigo.
Hey!
And that is a checkered. I'm gonna go do some Trans Am practice. Hate to rush off,
Alright, dude.
but I would say have fun, but I think you'll be having more fun now that it's over.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my sim racing days I think they're done.
I think try an oval. Ovals are fun.
Maybe.
But I'm gonna go do my TA runs and learn Bridgehampton.
Alright, dude, thank you so much.
Alright, take care, bud.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Damn.
Alright, everyone.
Big death here at turn 1.
There you have it. Just to keep
We're burning them down
with
over
the
here,
theme,
turn one. I'm going to
you know, I wanted to make sure that I had a lackluster race. Sim racing. I say this every time, and I'll say it again. I love my sim. I love these platforms. I'm driving, and these are racetracks that I love, and really cool cars, and the driving experience really is very real. It's just when you're trying to compete, there are things and tips and tricks and secrets that make you fast for sim racing that are not the same as in real life. So, or at least they're not as obvious to figure out as they are in real life. I don't know. A lot of drivers are agreeing with this concept that I've come up with here. So,
one position. So a couple people may have leapfrogged ahead, but a couple people may have gone behind.
Yeah.
But we went
I don't know.
in
They're
18th
chatting over here in
and
the radio,
essentially
but
came out 19th.
All in all, it has been quite an adventure. I'm pretty sure I'm done competing for a while until I can at least figure out what is wrong. You know, and this equipment is so cool, and you've got so much adjustment. But I think within that adjustment, I must have steered myself in a direction that was no bueno. So, it's why I race today. Like, I cannot give up on this. Like, it's another form of racing that I just feel like I need to be able to figure out and conquer. And so far, I have not been able to do that. But
yeah, that's a possibility.
It's kept us
I
entertained.
Put a little bit extra in only because I wasn't sure exactly how long the competition caution.
Yeah, maybe a little too busy, but
for that 20.5
a lot of it's been fun. There's been some great racing.
We could have gone a little less just because of the.
It's all been pretty
caution.
cool. Why are we sitting here? Leslie. I can't even change this. So I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on, but I just want to say thanks for watching. If you rode on board with me, thanks for checking it out from my perspective and hearing us chat. Josh has been great to spot for me in all these events that I've done, and yeah, we'll see what the future brings. Hopefully we can get back to racing real soon and get some real action and get back to doing what I know how to do, and hopefully putting on an even better show then. So thank you for hearing me out on educating you about Unitas and their efforts to end human trafficking. Please give them a follow. Please visit their website and read up, educate yourselves, pass it along. I would really like to do everything I can to help raise their awareness and
is up to the bus stop.
help everybody down the road so we can put an end to these crimes that are taking place with trafficking and exploitation.
So that was all really good.
Unitas.ngo, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks. If I can figure out how to turn off my stream, then I'll do that. Bye.